Hello, PMC fans. And not PMC fans that are still watching the video anyway. We're here. And we're interviewing the Grimsby Town, Grimers, and Rogue, right?
Yep, that's right. Me.
Nice. There's a lot of people I don't know that came in new to the season. And I'm excited to meet new people, except I'm also not a player, so I'm not going to be as active in the chat, so I don't know. But yes, welcome to the league. Welcome to your first season of the PMC, Mr. Sir.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Just applied, got in, surprised as well. So, surprised everyone else on here.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this league, the PMC?
I think it's a pretty good league. Got some pretty good players here. I know a few of them already from other leagues, or just know of them because I've watched the battles and such. I've battled Eric before, the Colorado Mammoth Line, who's a new team this season as well. He's been in another league with me for a while, so I've got that fussing already. So just getting to know people. Think that comes through. It's alright.
Yeah.
All right.
I think this is like the fourth or fifth interview I've done so far, but last season most people's response to why they enjoyed the PMC was the community, so hopefully that'll be a continuing trend, despite what happened with Drew and the racist people. But and since you are new, how did you find out about the league?
I believe I found out because a lot of people were applying for it initially, and there was just like an application just in a chat on another league out and just said we should apply for this. So I went, alright, I'll apply for it, and then just ended up getting in. So
Nice.
I've also watched a few battles before, from last season as well. So there's that.
I hope you saw the first half of my season that I uploaded and then stopped uploading like week 7 or 8 in. So that was cool.
May
And what are your thoughts on league format as a whole?
It's my favourite way of playing by far. I didn't really have a solid background in standard play. I really just started in league format because I started in IBL was the first league that we finished through.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, with leagues, a lot of them just die out.
Yeah.
But yeah, with IBL was the first one I did, and I made the playoffs there. And then I went into the MPL as a late season replacement for Geordie, and made playoffs there as well. So I've made playoffs in every league so far. So that's a good sign. I'm hoping to continue that trend. And yeah, I enjoy the league format. It's just you get to use a lot of stuff that you wouldn't usually use, and being able to counter just like a team of 12 or 11 or whatever, rather than a whole tier, I find it much more easier to do, believe it or not. Because you know what's coming vaguely, you can plan for it and such.
Yeah. And you pretty much just said everything, but do you have any prior league experience that you haven't mentioned? You said the IBL and the MPL.
It's mostly IBL and MPL. I've had a few other leagues as well, but they've only just been they died off after a few weeks.
Yeah.
So no, it's mostly IBL and MPL. So.
Cool. And what do you feel is a strength for you when you battle?
Mostly I really do go inside the data of my opponents and such. So I tend to start off weak and get stronger as I have more data on my opponents. So I can see what they usually lead with, what they do this way, how they this way, and be able to counter their play styles better. So I think I managed to adapt quite well to my opponent's way of playing. So that's my biggest strength.
That's kind of what John said, but do you watch other people's videos and stuff and get some intel?
That's what I do.
Cool.
Always scout.
Yeah. And on the other side, what do you feel is your biggest weakness?
It's probably I'm very worse anyway when it comes to making my teams making little mistakes while I build the team occasionally. I think occasionally I'll overthink one mon and then bring a set that's just completely useless. But then bring that. Okay. So team building probably needs a bit of work still. That's probably where I lack, but I've gotten a lot better over the few seasons. But it's still something I really need to work on.
That's
I feel going forward.
That's probably a pretty easy to fix kind of weakness, because you can very easily get a few friends to come in, do some mock battles with you, help you, give some input on your team. So that's easy to get around. And how do you usually go about your drafting? Like, if you make a plan, or if you don't make a plan in general?
I usually go in thinking I want this mon, and I just end up building around it. Like, in previous drafts, I just literally drafted as I go. It's just like, oh right, I need this mon. This one looks good. I'll take this. And I'm basically, previously, I think, in most leagues, I end up like drafting my Mega, for example, quite late. Try to see what's there at the end, and then just build a team. I usually get pretty good tier 1 picks and such, because I'm going in there before everyone just like goes grabbing the Megas and everything. I'm just there like, I can go pick a great tier 2 pick now, while everyone's fighting over the tier 1s and such.
Yeah, that's what I've seen as the advantage of picking like low tier Megas. I've drafted Mega Gyarados twice. Both times I took it last round, and having that 1 round advantage really gets you some strong picks in the beginning.
Oh, it really does. I believe I've got some good Megas, just like not being able to draft them late. Like IBL got Mega Latias, got it last round.
No one drafts the Mega Lotties. It's annoying. They're so good.
And I believe, well, I didn't draft an IBL, but I league like that died early on before I got Mega Pinsir last pick.
Good lord.
Stuff like that. So literally, there's usually a really good Mega that's waiting there at the end, and I was like, yeah, I like that. That'll do. So,
it's a pretty good point.
Lucky with them. And
so yeah, if you're one of those people that, because I can't do it because I plan my team. I plan every single pick from before the draft begins. But if you're one of the people that kind of go with how the draft goes, go with the flow, take his advice. There's almost always going to be a really strong Mega at the end. People are going to pass up like your Mega Lopunnies, your Mega Pinsirs, your Mega.
You'll be surprised how many times like Mega Medicham goes undrafted. Like,
I rarely see it picked, and it's such a good Mega.
So I've always had the ethos, just lead your Mega, just go for your tier 1s and everything early on, and let them fight.
Good point.
Let them squabble over Mega Charizard X or something. So.
Speaking of Mega Charizard X, because that would be my answer to the question, but what do you believe is the most overrated Pokemon in this format?
Overrated Pokemon in this format?
Yep.
That's a hard one, actually. A lot of people hate on Cresselia. I think it's really hard to deal with, but it's not, in my eyes. So I'm guessing I'm going, my first instinct is like, just go with that. So I feel a lot of people just don't know how to deal with it.
I like that answer. A lot of people don't really understand how to break through walls, and as a hyper offense player, usually the way I just get around it is I bring fucking Banded Adamant Garchomp, or I bring, and these are ways I've done it in the past. I brought a Nasty Plot Infernape with a Life Orb, fucking overheat, blasted the fuck out of that Cresselia. Thought he was walling my Infernape, nope. But yeah, I like that answer. You don't hear it very often either. But on the other side, what Mon do you feel is really underappreciated in this format?
Oh, I guess I was just going with things I've used in the past. Like, I really like Braviary in the format. I used it very well last season in the IBL. It's basically Defiant. It's a very nice little niche ability because you pretty much have to force people to bring their Rapid Spinner rather than the Defogger. Because they'll think, oh no, he's going to have Defiant, he's going to switch it on the Defog, that'll always be in their mind. So, that's an option. You can have Sheer Force as your option, Sub-Bulk Up's a great option as well. I love Braviary. And also, you'd be surprised how many people do not draft a check for Beard Stab.
Oh, yeah, Flying Stab is always on my checklist.
An amazing amount of people will not have an answer for Flying Stab.
Yeah. But I like that too. I've tried to draft Braviary in the last draft that I did, but it got took from me, so I think I went Dodrio instead. I didn't even consider Defiant. I was just like, Bavaria is really strong, and I like it, and that's it. But yeah, a lot of people sleep on Defiant mons.
Yep.
I kind of wish. I kind of wish we had a question for the interviews of what your favorite mod is, because I would be really interested in that, but it's on the list, so I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, well. I'll have an answer anyway.
It's
I don't really know.
obviously Sunkern. Obviously.
Some can. But some can.
Do you have any expectations for yourself going into this season?
It's hard to have expectations because I haven't battled many of these people before. Actually, funnily enough, I battled Eric before, and I believe I play him again. So that's my bench. My aim is playoffs. Anything more than that's a bonus. That's
cool. I think but I'm pretty sure you and Eric are in the same division, so you probably play twice. I believe so. He has Blaziken though. Yo. Fucking Blaziken. Yeah. That's gonna be cool. You know, when I ask the question of expectations, I like to go with the philosophy that you set your goals really high, because 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna make it. You say, I'm gonna be fucking champion of this league, round 2 of the playoffs. You know what? I'm still happy with that. Yeah.
I've got freaking horrible playoff luck. I'm not going for anything over playoffs right now.
I've been to playoffs like 4 times in my life, and I've been doing league for a year and a half, and 3 of the 4 times I got knocked out round 1, and it's bullshit.
Yeah, I got knocked out round 1 twice now. IBL, it was a guy that outplayed me. MPL, Donkey, I brought an adamant power man, that's why I was a Jenning error.
Oh wait,
I
I know that guy. I saw him in the NPL chat.
Yep.
But yeah, my very first league, I got into playoffs. I got knocked out round 1 because the guy brought Acid Armor Rain Dance Goodra, who was ass, such ass. Hated that match. My check to Goodra was Dragon Claw Electros. It did like 30 after fucking Acid Armor. Good lord. But do you have any inspirations when it comes to your battling?
Inspirations as in players?
Yeah. Like people you know or people you watch on YouTube, stuff like that.
People I watch. Well, I got into the league format by watching, I believe it was Miguel, like Mega Mogwai. He's retired now, unfortunately. And there's also a really good battler called Anima, ages ago. Watched her a lot.
I think I know.
And then Anima's really, really good. I wish he'd come back. But all of my inspirations just leave. But yeah, like I said, most of the time I watch a lot of them already, but I'd say I definitely took inspiration from Miguel a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, like when I'm genning, I get a lot of inspiration when I gen teams for people, because I'm just like, that's a great idea. I'm going to use that later. I think the best example is when I gen, I think someone bulk up Crocodile. It's like, yeah, that's right. It gets bulk up there. I brought it like in another match. It just did a lot of work. Nice. There's another reason, like if you're Jenner, look at the sets. Always look at them because we get some decent ideas off them.
That's the true scouting right there.
That's the true scouting.
Making the team. Well, thank you for your time. I know this was kind of a hassle because of the audio issues, but it's pretty cool. This would have been a little bit longer, but like the ones with the people that I don't know very well are going to be a little bit shorter because, like if you watch my fucking interview with John, it's like a half an hour because it's just me and him bullshitting the entire time. But yeah, and one final question, Mr. Sir. Who is going to be the Season 3 champion of the PMC?
Let me just look at these drafts. What? I guess, let's see. Those Grizzly Town Grinders, they look alright.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Their team is kind of okay, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's obviously going to be me. I'm going to be the champion.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Thank you, people, for watching. leave a like. I don't do this often, but it's not my channel, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, post our videos on Pornhub, and goodbye. Any last words?
Right, yeah, bye. See you.
Goodbye.